Hey everybody, Liz here.
Hey, Christy. It's like we're doing
A sitcom. No,
yeah,
a interview.
yeah, that's funny.
Okay, so we want to share with you guys why we want to cleanse, why we're excited to do this cleanse group, and kind of the details of it, and show you guys a few images that will help you understand what we're talking about. So, with that being said, Christy, do you want to just maybe give them a snippet about why we want to cleanse? What's the deal with this
Okay,
particular one?
so a couple things. I think you think sometimes a cleanse, like I'm going to run to the bathroom. This is not one of those. This is like your gut. This is your gut health cleanse, and it's going to scrape and clean out all that bad bacteria, inflammation, all that stuff, and we're going to rebuild it. So we're going to clean it first, and then we follow it up and we rebuild it up. Why? Well, the gut's your second brain, right? So most ailments come from the gut. It comes from inflammation in the gut. It comes from just being nasty, right? Because of the foods we eat, the world we live in. So some ailments that I think doing a gut cleanse would be helpful for. I mean, Liz, do you want to name some?
Yeah, I mean,
Hormones,
anything to do with autoimmune, honestly,
right? Depression.
anxiety,
You think physical, right? So, but it also will help with your emotional side.
anxiety for sure is a huge one that this cleanse can help with.
Right. Diabetes,
Brain fog,
brain fog,
which I know is not.
infertility. There's some infertility. I've had a couple people go through a good cleanse before they were maybe trying to get pregnant. Joint muscle pain, inflammation, right? Skin, our skin, especially all the stuff we eat, we need to clean it all out to kind of give our skin a good, yeah.
Also, a lot of people are
Liver.
just sick of being sick, honestly. And so rebuilding your gut to then help build your immune system back, I think is huge.
Right.
As well.
So it's a lot. There's a lot that it can do good for, right? So a little bit of specifically about this cleanse that I love. You don't have to go to the potty all the time.
Right.
It's gentle. It's not, we're going to ease into it. So if you were to Google doTERRA 30-day cleanse or cleanse, they'll call it a 30-day cleanse. Well, Liz and I, we've done this a few times now. And so we added a pre-phase in it. So ours is a little bit longer than 30 days, but we feel like it's a little bit more gentle on the stomach. And we feel like it's a little bit, it creates better habits for longevity. What are your thoughts?
I was going to say, let me share my screen and share the checklist of what you'd want to buy, the shopping list. And then we can go over each of those products just in a snippet to kind of give a background on why you'd want to take these and what it's going to do for you. What do you think?
Perfect.
Okay, let me share. All right, so this is the basic cleanse shopping list. Now, so if you are already a doTERRA customer of ours, one of ours, this is the shopping list that you want. If you are new, I have another list for you that I will show you. It's very similar to this, but there's a different way of buying it if you're brand new. So let's talk about lifelong vitality first, Christy. Do you want to just give like a few snippets of the VMZ to start?
Okay, so the VMZ is your vitamins and minerals, which there's been some studies done where when you combine vitamins and minerals in the same, it does better than separate. So it's really, really cool the way doTERRA does it. The other thing that I think is super cool, before I get into why we take vitamins and minerals, which I think is pretty standard why, but the other thing is you don't pee fluorescent. So you're not like taking a vitamin from Costco or Walmart, right? And then you go to the bathroom and it's fluorescent Mountain Dew color. And you're like, is my body really absorbing it? These are made with whole foods. And so my body's really absorbing these vitamins and minerals. You know, they're made with whole sources. And so it's really nice knowing your money is not getting flushed down the tubes and your kidneys and livers aren't just flushing it out. You're absorbing it and it's gonna actually work. The body loves natural, does not really love synthetics, right? So that's what I love specifically about doTERRA's vitamins and minerals, but why do we take vitamins and minerals? It's good for our hair. It's good for our nails. It's good for our metabolism. It's good for our immune system, right? Because we don't always eat the best as much as we think we do or want to. And so we're lacking in a lot of vitamins and minerals. And let's be honest, nowadays, like an orange in the 1950s is significantly different than what it is now as far as the vitamins and minerals we even get from our foods. It's just the world we live in right now. So,
Right.
so yeah.
Okay. The other thing is stronger bones also
Yes.
with your vitamins and minerals and the way that they're chelated. Our bones really are our core of our body. And so we need to make sure that they're strong as well. Let's talk about the omegas too, which is your omega-3s, 6s, 9s. They have a vegan version of this as well if you're vegan or plant-based. But this one has fish oil in it, but it also has a mixture of plant based oil, omegas in it. But some of the things that are great for when you think about omegas are your heart health. Really, it's a huge thing for your heart. It's great for your joints. Brain fog is a huge one. Sleeping better, and focus. So your focus in general, that brain fogginess is huge. So omegas are amazing for those things. Our diets just do not give us enough of that. And so we need to make it up somehow. That's
one thing I really love, side note.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone else has ever taken fish oil. Is you
yeah.
don't burp up fishy taste. I remember back in the day, I would try to do it before bed, or I'd put them in the freezer or something like that. But these I do morning and night, and I don't burp up fishy. Side note.
No, that is a huge one too for me. Is I don't know. I never burp up the supplements like I used to when I would buy other brands or other ones. So, and then my favorite actually out of Lifelong Vitality is the CRS Plus. CRS Plus is your cellular repair system, or your it really goes down to your cells and helps give your cells the energy that they need to function like they need to. So some of the benefits of taking it is mental clarity. So along with the omegas giving you that brain fog going away, can actually be a tummy tamer, more energy, DNA protection, and heart health. So I actually feel like the omegas and the Alpha CRS Plus work really, really well together to help our body get that complete supplement foundation. So there you go on that one.
I mean, for me, the Alpha with energy, like that 3 o'clock crash, I can tell the days when I take it, and I can kind of tell the days that I don't. So I really like that.
Yeah. So that's your foundation. Lifelong Vitality is what we call it. It's those 3 supplements. So that is a huge part of this cleanse. It's something that we start right from the pre-phase all the way through. It's the thing you take the entire time, and we build you up to taking the full dose of it. So there you go. And then let's look at the second line here is Terrazymes, PB Assist, and the lemon oil. Let's talk about Terrazymes for a minute. Christy, do you have some things to say about that? I love Terrazymes.
I know you love them. So why don't you talk about them? I mean, I love them too, but.
Okay. So Terrazymes help break down our food. And when we take them on an empty stomach, they help break down the food that's maybe been sitting in our bodies for longer than it should. It helps break up yeast in your gut, and anything that's going on in your gut that maybe you are just feeling off. You've got all these, weird things going on. Terrazymes, honestly, are the biggest answer. So our body actually stops producing natural enzymes around the age of 30. With the food in our society, we need enzymes to help break down our food. I don't know, back in the day, way long ago, when you'd eat like a 7-course meal at every meal, the reason you ate a salad first was because it gave you the enzymes. Raw vegetables give you those enzymes that your body needs to help break down your food. Well, we don't really do that very often anymore, right? And so we're not getting those enzymes, those extra enzymes that our body needs to help break down our food. So enter Terrazymes, which help do this, which is amazing. So in a nutshell, that's what Terrazymes do. They're amazing. I take them all the time.
So my son, Trent, he likes to have a bowl of cereal, and it's dairy doesn't do so hot on his stomach. And so I should have him do a video. It's really, actually, I mean, he loves Terrazyme. So if he's like, I want a bowl of cereal, he'll just take a Terrazyme first and then he's good to go. So it really does help settle the tummy and break your food down.
Yep,
So you
for
don't have-
sure.
Yeah.
And I've had that experience with myself so many times, or, you know, other people as well. Same similar thing to Trent. So, all right, let's talk about PB Assist. PB Assist is your probiotic. These are, I wish I had one to show you right now, but it's a capsule inside a capsule. And the reason they do that is they don't have to be in a refrigerator. For one, they have peppermint oil, which preserves the probiotic. And the other reason is the outside capsule breaks down in your stomach, and then the inside capsule breaks down in your intestines where it needs to get to
Which
really.
is nice. I mean, you think about how it travels down and it dissolves and dissolves. And so, yeah, that's
Do you have
awesome.
anything about probiotics that you want to add in?
No, that's good. I mean, I just think it building up good bacteria all day long.
So the other one that we have on this line is the lemon oil, which you could replace with any citrus oil here, but lemon oil is a fantastic one to help detox your liver, your kidneys, your skin, your endocrine system. Just really helps with that. But it's a great way to help flush out all of your toxins as you're doing this cleanse. And it's something that I do every single day, honestly. Every single morning, the very first thing I do is I get a glass of water. I put a couple drops of lemon in it. It wakes up my organs, wakes up my body, helps start flushing out everything that is going on in there. So it's really awesome for that.
Yeah.
And then let's talk about the last three here, GX Assist.
This is where it gets very, the cleanse for me. So I take Lifelong Vitality daily, and I take that second row daily. And this is where the cleanse kicks in, that GX, oh my gosh, you guys, GX Assist, the Zendocrines. This is where I do this a couple times a year. So this is really good.
Yeah. So the GX Assist is actually a combination of oils, and it is in a capsule that's really thick. It's super coated. And so it doesn't break down in your gut as much as it breaks down into your intestines where it needs to really get to. And what this is doing is helping, and this sounds kind of disgusting, but stripping the yeast, the gut lining, so that it's actually cleaning it out. I kind of like saying a toilet brush cleaner, and it's going in and scraping all the walls of everything. Okay.
It's all built up. Yeah.
This is where water is super, super important. And the one thing I will tell you is to up your water intake as we do this cleanse, but especially when you're taking GX Assist and Zendocrine Complex, because those are the ones that are really scrubbing out your endocrine system and your gut system, your digestive tract.
Yeah.
And then the Zendocrine capsules, so this black bottle right here on the bottom right, it's going to help replenish your body. It's going to renew it. Just like a probiotic does, it goes in and gives the good bacteria back in. Zendocrine capsules do that for your endocrine system.
We're going to just filter it out and then build it back up.
If you don't know what an endocrine system is, I didn't. It's your liver, your kidneys, and your skin, which are huge parts of your filtration system in your body. And if they are overloaded and have a lot of toxins in them from the things that we eat and the things that we drink, you know, you talk about drinking soda or alcohol or you know, some of these things that have a lot of toxins in them, our body needs to flush those out. And so lemon oil is fantastic, but Zendocrine soft gels are really, really amazing for this as well. So that is why we have those in. You're getting the gut and the endocrine system working together to help really balance out your body and give it that good foundation. Okay, so that's why we are talking about all of these things, because it really gives you that foundation, right? I'm super stoked about this. Okay, I want to show you guys one more image just to give you a little snapshot. And we're going to give you guys these things so that you can print this out and all of that. I know this is a little bit small. I was trying to make it
That's
bigger.
good. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so this is the cleanse checklist. And so you can see we start on January 31st. We go through March 8th. We're going to do a pre-phase, which gets you kind of on to lifelong vitality and Terrazymes gently. And then we're going to start really getting more out of it in that first phase. And so as we go, we can really help you guys through this. It's kind of like a bell curve, I want to say, or kind of like ramping up,
Mhm.
cleansing out, and then getting into where we can be in a maintenance mode after March 8th.
Perfect.
So just to give you a snapshot of what that's going to look like there. There's one other thing too that is like a vitality checklist, a kind of a
pre-check,
yeah, like to see where you're at, right?
a little self-reflection.
It's really, really great to go, okay, I'm starting here. This is where I want to end up, or this is what I want to get out of this. And so having that checklist is really helpful. And I'm not talking about the cleanse checklist. I'm talking about like a survey. I don't know what you want to say, a reflection of where you're at. And it's for yourself. This is, you can share it with us if you'd like, but this is for you to reflect on where you're starting and how far you want to get in this. So any other details, Christy, that we're forgetting?
No, I mean, if this is something you want to do, shipping's been a little bit slow. So I would get it ordered.
I would order by no later than probably the 18th of January.
Make sure you have it.
So you have it in time for January 31st. And you will want to reorder a couple of things midway through February so that you don't run out.
Which will remind you.
Which will help remind you, oh, I should say this. So you can be texted information with all of this. We're also going to be putting it on our Instagram every day about what you're doing, how it's going, all the things. That's on Oil Cousins on Instagram.
We're cousins.
Because we're cousins. That's right. But we're all cousins, right?
Yeah.
So
one big happy cousin family.
Let us know if you have any questions. And yeah, we're here. We're here to help you as a community, but also individually. So let us know how we can
Hopefully
help.
that's clear. Hopefully, if not, let us know.
Ask us all the questions.
Yeah.
All right.